Ever wondered if the world's richest man, a guy who launched rockets, reinvented cars, and changed social media, could have a love story he kept hidden from the world? Something so real, so raw, that even Elon Musk didn't want the press to dig into it. Well, what I'm about to share may just rewrite the way you see Elon Musk. Not as a tech titan, but as a human being who struggled with love, loss, and secrets that shaped his life. And trust me, the twists in this story feel like a Hollywood romance, not a billionaire's gossip column. But here's the twist. This isn't fiction. This is real. Let's start at the very beginning. This isn't about gossip. This is about why love stories matter, even for the most powerful people on Earth. We often see Elon Musk as a genius, a visionary, someone who thinks in spreadsheets and rocket trajectories. But this hidden chapter shows something else. He's a human being who yearns for connection, for family, for love, in ways that don't always make the news. Sure, he's had public relationships, dramatic breakups, and headline-grabbing moments. But the love he protected, the intimacy he kept out of the spotlight, that's the one that tells us the most about who he is, not who we see. And that's the real twist in this story. Sometimes the deepest human truths are the ones we never talk about. According to multiple reports, Elon and Siobhan, a top executive at one of his companies, became connected in a deeply personal way, far from the paparazzi's lens. Their connection led to children, not one, not two, but several. This wasn't some headline romance. This was quiet family life, happening alongside his public world of rockets, cars, and social media storms. Some accounts even describe this relationship as different, not defined by fame or showmanship, but by something closer to shared values, shared ambitions, and a mutual desire to build a family in their own way. Which brings us to something deeper. Because here's the thing. The secret love isn't about fame, or showbiz, or messy breakups that went viral. The real hidden story, the one that was off the record for years, is connected to someone incredibly close to him, yet almost never spoken about publicly. Her name? Siobhan Zillis. And no, this isn't the typical open relationship drama you see in tabloids. This is one of the most unexpected love stories in Elon Musk's personal life. Siobhan isn't a celebrity actress. She's not a pop star. She isn't even someone most people ever heard of. And yet, her bond with Elon has quietly shaped his life in ways few ever realized. After his first marriage ended, Elon's love life became headline fuel. We saw big public romances, some volatile, some tender, but none of them with the hidden love everyone now talks about. There was Tallulah Riley, the British actress he married not once, but twice, like a romantic drama that just wouldn't quit. They married in 2010, divorced, remarried, and eventually parted ways in 2016, with stories of affection and emotional turbulence in between. Then came the whirlwind with Amber Heard, fiery, dramatic, intense, described later in a biography as brutal and emotionally heavy. And then, the world couldn't look away when Elon started dating Grimes, the avant-garde musician whose creativity matched his ambition. Their relationship was unconventional, fluid, headline-making, and iconic, especially when the world learned their first child had one of the most talked-about names in history, X-A12-2. But none of these, no matter how public, were the hidden love story. Not quite. After Jennifer, Elon's life took a big turn. not just in career, but in love. Justine Wilson, a brilliant Canadian author, met Elon at Queen's University and soon became much more than a girlfriend. They married in 2000, a love that brought joy, heartbreak, and ultimately, transformation. Imagine giving your heart to someone who's always thinking about the next big thing. Someone whose brain never stops. Ever. Justine and Elon welcomed children together, and they also faced one of the deepest tragedies possible. Their firstborn son, Nevada, died at just 10 weeks old. That kind of loss changes a person. It reshapes how they love, how they trust, and how they let the world see them. But there was more than just sorrow. There was tension, conflict, and eventually a split that left both of them different people than when they started. And yet, even after they separated, they stayed connected through their children. Some say this was one of Musk's deepest emotional moments. Not because the world saw it, but because he felt it. If you think Elon Musk was always a public figure, you're wrong. Long before rockets and electric cars, he was just a kid at the University of Pennsylvania with a heart full of dreams. And someone special in his life. Her name was Jennifer Gwynn, and to the world she was just that mysterious girl from Elon's college days. They dated back when he was young, ambitious, and not yet famous. And according to accounts, she was the one who saw Elon before the headlines, before the billions, before the world figured out his name. He brought her chocolates. He stayed up late talking about the future, the kind of conversations only dreamers have. And though their story lasted only a little while, it mattered. Why? Because it revealed something we almost never talk about when it comes to genius icons. They feel. They love. They lose. So ask yourself this. When you hear about billionaires and their romances, do you see the person beneath the headlines? Because the love stories we hide, the ones we don't broadcast, often teach us the most about who we truly are. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Elon Musk's hidden personal life, drop a comment below. Which part shocked you the most? And if you want more stories that go beyond the headlines, hit that subscribe button and stay with us for the next one.